Great job with that warm-up, superstars. Now let's get going with today's main activity, okay? Today we're gonna be focusing on the skill of overhand throwing, okay? You're gonna need a few items for this challenge. First, you're gonna need a ball, okay? So Coach Jones has a ball from in the gym here, but if you don't have a ball at home, no worries. All you need is a pair of socks. Now listen, don't go grabbing your dirty socks. Make sure you get your clean ones, okay? I know everybody has some clean socks at home. Grab 2 socks. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll them together just like this. Gonna tuck it down in there. Once you have it rolled over, you're gonna take that top, tuck it down in, make it nice and tight so it doesn't come undone. Boom, there we go. Now we got a ball sock, okay? So just because you don't have a ball at home, we can get creative and make our own, okay? So that's the first thing you need. You need a ball. Second thing you're gonna need are some cups, all right? Some plastic cups. Make sure you get plastic cups. We're gonna be throwing at them. We don't wanna go get our glass cups from home, right? That wouldn't be safe. So make sure we have 5 plastic cups, okay? I'm gonna give you just a little bit of time. Go ahead and pause this video, run and grab either a ball, a pair of socks to make your own ball, and 5 plastic cups. Once you get back, hit play and we'll get going with today's challenge. Here we go. Okay, now that we got our items, we're ready to go, okay? Before we get started with the challenge and I explain the challenge, let's talk about the overhand throw first, okay? Just like with the underhand throw, there are a few steps that I want you to remember before we get started. Okay, I'm gonna talk about those steps now. There's 4, all right? When we're working on the overhand throw, we want to the target. So if I was throwing at the camera, if I was throwing at y'all, my side is to the target. Remember when we were doing underhand, our body was facing, our chest was facing the target. Not with the overhand throw. We want our side facing the target, okay? That's step number 1, side to the target. Step number 2, we're gonna point at our target, okay? It's gonna help us with our aim, it's gonna help us with our accuracy, okay? So I got my side to the target, now I'm pointing at my target. So if I was throwing to y'all, I'm pointing right at y'all, okay? Step number 1, side to the target. Step number 2, point at your target. Here we go. Step number 3, we're gonna make a capital L. So Coach Jones, remember my favorite hand is my right hand, okay? So you're gonna put the ball in your favorite hand and we're gonna make a capital L, just like this, okay? You can see my arm is making that capital L shape. All right, so here we go. Side to the target, point at the target, capital L. That's step 1, 2, and 3, okay? For the last step, step number 4, there's a few steps that we gotta put together, okay? We're gonna step, twist, and throw all together, all right? So here's what it kind of looks like. I got my side to the target. I'm pointing at the target. Here comes my capital L. Now I'm gonna step with the opposite leg, okay? So remember, Coach Jones, my favorite hand's the right hand. I'm gonna step with my left leg, my opposite leg. That's real important. You gotta remember to step with the opposite leg, okay? So here, side to the target, pointing at the target. Here comes my capital L. I'm gonna step with the opposite leg. I'm twisting and I'm throwing. Okay, here it is a little bit faster. Side to the target, pointing at the target, capital L, step, twist, and throw. One more time, last time, here we go. Side to the target, pointing at the target, capital L, step, twist, and throw. Okay? I need you to remember those 4 steps before we get going with today's challenge, okay? So pause the video, and if you notice when Coach Jones was going through it, I was saying each step, okay? That's gonna help us remember when we get into our challenge, okay? So go ahead and pause the video, practice those 4 steps, and whenever you're ready, whenever you think you got it down, hit play and we'll get going with today's video challenge. All right, how do we do? Do we have our 4 steps down? Okay, if so, here we go. Now we're gonna get started with today's video challenge. Here's where you're gonna need your 5 cups, okay? So if you notice, Coach Jones has placed my 5 cups about 10 feet away. We're gonna work on our overhand throw to see how many cups we can knock down in 1 minute, okay? So you'll set that timer, hit go, you're moving for the entire minute, run and get your ball, come back, and keep going, seeing how many you can knock down, all right? Now, there's a couple ways you can challenge yourself, okay? First way, you can move a little closer to make it easier, or to make it even harder, you wanna move further back, okay? So Coach Jones, I'm gonna throw from about 6 to 8 feet away, but remember, you can move further back to make it even harder, okay? That's up to you. I would probably start up close, and then as you go through different rounds, see if you can scoot back a little bit, okay? Second way is you can find a smaller target, okay? So I got a medium-sized cup there. If you had a smaller target to throw at, that would make it a little harder as well, okay? So those are just a couple of ways that you can challenge yourself if you feel like you've got it down pretty good, okay? I'm gonna run through this challenge and see how well I can do in 1 minute, and then I got some very special guests to go through the challenge as well, okay? So here we go, Coach Jones, round number 1. Let's see how good I do. Okay, here we go. I'm going for all 5 in 1 minute, okay? I got my timer ready on my watch. I'm about 6 to 8 feet away. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Five for 5. I'm gonna stop my timer. 40 seconds. All right. That was lucky. That was lucky. Coach Jones has been practicing, and I haven't even done that well in any of the times I was practicing. So that was luck. Okay, kiddos, now that you've seen Coach Jones go through it, we have a few volunteers that are gonna come in and try this challenge too, all right? So let's meet our volunteers. All right, here we go, kiddos. I got some special volunteers to come demonstrate our challenge today. Here we go, we got
Mr. Haygood.
All right, Mr. Haygood. Woo! Coach Victor, our student teacher. Miss Searle. Me, that is. Ashton. Mr. Eddie. Levi, and last but definitely not least, Miss Killian. Okay, here we go. When you hear the music, it's time to go. 1 minute, knocking down as many cups as you can. 3, 2, 1, go! Time. Good job, everybody. Let's go around and see how everybody did. Mr. Eddie?
4.
4. I love it. Ashton? 2. I love it. You know what I love the most? Is that you're breathing heavy. That means our hearts are working. It's going to make your heart even stronger. Good job. 3. Miss Earl, 3.
2.
Coach Victor, he was taking those cups out.
0.
0. Coach Bettis, nice job, though.
5.
5. Nice job, Mr. Haygood and Miss Killian, 2. And all 5 for Levi. All right. Can I get a big thumbs up from everybody? Thank you for coming down, helping me with this challenge. All right, kiddos, your turn. Let's see how you do. Okay, kiddos, you've seen me do it. You've seen our volunteers do it. Now it's your turn. Remember, 1 minute, as many as you can. Good luck, and until next time, keep moving.